What's up, guys? This is Mr. Johnson coming to you guys with a video discussing Chapter 4, the rights and responsibilities. Today's topic is Section 1, the Bill of Rights. Adding to the Bill of Rights, once the Constitution was ratified, early Americans felt strongly that it did not go far enough. As a result, future President James Madison proposed 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution called the Bill of Rights. The First Amendment to the Constitution protected the rights of speech, the freedom of religion, the freedom of press. It also protected the right of peaceful protest and to petition your government. One of the concepts that came from this is the separation of church and state. It's the idea that the division between religion and government is for the betterment of the country. The Second Amendment. The Second Amendment of the U.S. Constitution protects the rights to keep and bear arms. This allows American citizens to protect themselves. The Third Amendment. The Third Amendment says that no soldier shall, in time of peace, be quartered by any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner prescribed by law. So this is the ideal that soldiers are not allowed to stay or not required to stay with American citizens during times of war or times of peace. The Fourth Amendment. This is the right of the people to secure in their persons houses, paper, and effects against unreasonable search and seizures. So this is the ideal that you have to have a warrant in order to search someone's house in order to look for information. That's the Fourth Amendment. The Fifth Amendment. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless in the presence of indictment of a grand jury. So this is the ideal that you can only discuss what you've done in a crime if you are in front of a jury. So self-incrimination, having to testify against oneself. Due process of law. It's the fair application of law to one's case. An eminent domain, the power of the government to take property for public use. The Sixth Amendment is in all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed. So this is the fact that any person who commits a crime deserves the right to have a public trial that is done by his Senate and has an impartial jury. The Seventh Amendment is a trial by jury shall be preserved. So this means that every American citizen, no matter what color or what race or what age, have the right to have a trial. The Eighth Amendment. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, or no cruel and unusual punishment. So this is the idea that you can only be jailed for the required time based off the crime you commit, and there should be no cruel and unusual punishment. Bail, money or property that the accused gives the court to hold. The Ninth Amendment. The Ninth Amendment of the Constitution gives certain rights shall not be constituted or denied or disbarred others from retaining by the people. The 10th Amendment. The power is not delegated in the U.S. Constitution nor prohibited by it to the states to reserve the state's perspective nor to the people. So the 10th Amendment discusses states' rights. The 10th Amendment gives the state certain ability to create laws as well as help its own citizens. So that's it for the Bill of Rights. Tune in tomorrow where we discuss Section 2, which is guaranteeing the other rights.